All right, welcome back. I'm really excited about this episode because it feels really fun and really alive in my life right now.
Yeah.
We are talking about hard work versus living your life.
Which is basically hard work versus living your life.
For those just listening, she's gestured to herself and then to me. And I'll take it. I will bloody take it. So,
And this is really only the last 3 weeks, let's be real.
yeah, it's been fun. I've been holidaying my ass off and it's been epic. The way that I've been framing it is like, are you living on your life or are you living in your life?
In your life, yeah.
And I really love that way of looking at it because I feel like regardless, because people could be living on their life and not necessarily working hard.
No, absolutely not.
You could be working on your life and largely you could be dissociated. You could be doom scrolling your life away. You could be just going through the motions.
Clean the house, clean the bathroom, do the garden, go back to work on Monday.
Yeah, Groundhog Day.
Boring.
Or you can be living in your life where I still have absolutely been working, yet I've also been traveling. I've been like freaking jumping off ledges and being swung across canyons, or if you're Grace, you'd call it a canal, bless her soul. Like, oh my God.
Did you call it a canal?
Like 100 times.
Oh my gosh.
Like 100 times.
We're going to go swinging out across the canal.
I corrected her so many times. I'm like, babe, it's a canyon. She's
we love you, Grace.
She's like, it's a canal. And I'm like, okay, no worries. You can say canal and I will make it known in the video that you've said canal 100 times. Idiot. And yes, we love her. It's hilarious. It was a canyon. It was freaking huge. Canal really downplays it. But I've just been having fun. I've been living
like I just wanted you to know that I live on a canal.
When you get home, can you please send her a photo? Say, look at my beautiful canyon. I can't with her, honestly. She's so funny. It's actually hilarious.
I'm interested in how I would swing across my canal.
I'm interested in that, and we need to figure it out.
I reckon we can set up a flying fox from the telegraph pole in our backyard so that we can swing across the canal.
Just a rope. You don't need a fox. Just swing out and yahoo, straight down in there. Anyway, fucking, I digress. Back onto the topic. Working hard versus living your life.
Yeah.
I largely believe that you do need to swing the pendulum a little bit.
100%. So a lot of people talk about laptop lifestyle,
the 4-hour work week.
4-hour work week. I want to go work in Bali.
Yeah.
And
Liz loves the people working in Bali.
I'm just telling you, if you think that you're going to become a millionaire working in Bali when you've never become a millionaire anywhere else, you're probably wrong. You're probably wrong.
Full stop.
Yeah. Because you go to Bali and you feel rich because you can live in a mansion for a tiny bit of money and then not support the community around you, which is a whole other topic. Let's not talk about that because I'll get angry.
We're getting off topic.
Anyway, the thing is hard work, swing it so hard to the hard work.
Yeah.
When you're going all in on something like a business or a change in business or a pivot or a scaling or anything like that, you swing that pendulum so hard and work your butt off.
Yeah.
And the minute it's done, whoa, swing the pendulum all the way to the other end across a canyon, canal, whatever it is.
Across a canal in Grace's world. I know. I wonder if she listens to this.
Maybe we should do a podcast called Grace's World.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It would actually be great.
And then she could do one for the women's called about us.
We could have podcast wars.
That actually would be hilarious.
That would be funny. We should do that.
Someone write that down.
Podcast guy sitting over there, write that down.
It is.
He literally just goes. Anyway, the thing is like a lot of people want mediocre. And when I say they want mediocre, they would never tell you.
They live their life.
They would never tell you that they want mediocre.
Yes. No.
They do want it though, because everyone's all about regulation.
Balance.
Work and play.
Yeah.
I just want everything integrated. And that's really great because that puts the pendulum dead still in the middle. And if it's still, are you moving? Are you growing? Are you pivoting? Are you scaling? Are you doing anything? Nope.
Probably not.
Maybe you're breathing.
Hope so. But you probably can't really tell.
And you're probably not laughing much. And a lot of people are aiming for this because they're like, I've swung that pendulum to the hard work and it has been all too hard. I just want an easy life. and they swing it back. And yes, at that point, they have overextended themselves in the hard work file,
Yeah.
right? They have given everything, they've burnt out.
Yeah. You need pockets of play.
And so they come back and go, boring.
Yeah.
Because the thought of traveling and, having an exciting life and doing fun things just requires too much energy. And they're so burnt out over here. They're like, I can't do that.
They can't do anything.
So the key, though, is how do you do both all the time?
Yeah.
So when you were swinging across the canyon, were you also working?
Yes. Content.
Right. And were you content? Exactly, right?
Claim that.
And were you working so hard that you couldn't have fun?
Absolutely not.
Equally, I've been on a 3-week working bender.
Mm-hmm.
However, this morning when I had my shower, in an outdoor shower, because one of my things is I have to get outside every day, and I knew today was going to be busy. We're in the studio. I had lots of meetings this morning. I've got lots of meetings this afternoon, is have a shower outside. I stood there. There's the beautiful tropical plants. I was looking up at the stars because it was happening at 4:45, and I was watching the daylight just start to break. No sunrise. Sunrise much later than that. However, the daybreak. And it was such a beautiful moment that it felt like I was living my life, and I was.
Yeah.
Right? I was actually in that moment absolutely enjoying it. And at that time of the morning, you can have a 20 to 30-minute shower, which largely I don't do. I'm normally a 5-minute get in, get out, get the job done. So I just stood there. I enjoyed the water on my skin. I enjoyed everything about it. There was a slight breeze. The birds had just started singing. I was in my life.
Yeah.
I wasn't on it.
It's the presence.
And so when you're at either end of that pendulum swing, you have to bring the other side in occasionally. And what that does is it makes your life look like a zigzag, right? And that's what people seem to want to avoid. Mm-hmm. They want to avoid the zigzag. They call it whiplash. They call it unrealistic. They call it too hard.
Yeah.
They go, this is so serious. I don't know how you can laugh right now. And you see it in conversations when someone's really, really serious and another person cracks a joke and you're just like, no, look, can you just focus?
I'm the queen of a joke crack in a serious moment.
And the focus part is important, and equally the joke is important because the joke reminds you that you're living your life right now.
Yeah, literally.
There's so much more to life than just hard work, and hard work breeds some things that allow you to live your life. So you can't just be constantly living. You have to do some work.
Yeah.
Because that's actually what makes you who you are, and it actually expands the possibilities for how you can live life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like when you were 15, did you think you'd be able to just go across Australia one week and then go to New Zealand the next week?
No, I don't think so. It would have been, I have been to New Zealand and done a similar holiday 9 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was really beautiful to go back and feel like I was collecting that old version of myself and integrating her in. However, I had saved for that trip the whole year. Yeah. And we went in August. So I'd saved 8 months to go on holiday for 3 weeks, and it was an epic holiday. However, I did all the same adrenaline things. I spent the same amount of money, if not more money, in 1 week. Love that for me. And there was no stopping life in order to save up for it. It was this beautiful integration. It was the 8th. I thought it was the 7th. It was the 8th trip I've been on this year. And we're in May.
We're in month 4.
It's we're not in May yet. April.
It's still April.
True. It is still April when we're recording this. It is still April.
You'll be listening to it in May. However, it is currently still April.
Liz looked at me like, it is not May yet. Hold. And it's phenomenal. And the only reason I can do this is because I went full tilt into working hard. Yeah. And it means that I can go full tilt at moments into play with those pockets of work still. And then I come home and I get to full tilt back into hard work with the pockets of play. Yeah. It gets to be this beautiful swing of the pendulum.
And if you think about a swing, when you go to the park and you sit on a swing, sometimes it's comfortable. Look, let me tell you, sometimes when I take Flynn to the park and he's on the swing and Simon's pushing him, I just sit on the other swing. And sometimes it's comfortable to just sit there. After a little while though, you know what? You start moving your foot and you just start rocking yourself a little bit. And then you realize it's way more fun. And next minute you've got the whole swing and you're going along and Flynn's over there giggling because grandma's on the swing too. And a swing's far more fun when it's swinging.
Yes, absolutely. I love a swing. It would be my favorite piece of, like, side note, favorite piece of playground equipment by far.
Same.
By far. Love a swing.
I do like a good old-fashioned metal slippery dip. I don't think
too
they
hot.
even exist anymore.
Too hot.
Yeah, but that feeling of,
Scorched skin.
No, look, I'll describe the feeling because it'll make some people really recognize how weird I am. So sand in your swimmers from the beach.
Oh.
Wet swimmers, hot slippery dip. Scratchy sand.
Sounds freaking awful.
It's great. And high enough though, because in those days slippery dips were allowed to be a lot higher.
Yeah.
Without safety rails and things.
Yeah.
So high enough that you could get underneath the slippery dip and monkey bar your way up the underside of the slippery dip.
Fun.
Yeah? That was fun. I have no idea why we're talking about slippery dips.
Oh, it's just what we do.
Play
We go.
equipment. So, yeah, a swing is far more fun if it's actually swinging
Yeah.
than if it's just sitting still.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people are craving the sitting still. Actually, what's missing is the pockets of the swing, right?
Yes, give
so
yourself
it's like,
some
yes, you're
movement.
working hard. Yes, there are times in life where you have to work hard.
Yeah, it's a
Whether
season.
you have a job or a business or you're even a kid at school, right? There's definitely times that you have to work hard. And there are times in that working hard where you can have a good time and have
Absolutely.
fun and actually live your life. And if you work hard at the things you love, then the working hard is actually how you live your life, right? Like you're over there doing content, you're actually working, but you're living your life at the same time. I'm here developing something that is going to be phenomenal for the last 3 weeks. It's going to impact the world. That's me living my life. Like I'm excited as I'm watching it come to fruition.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So great.
And it's being able to, I think, recognize that in other people. Like,
Yes.
And I've had so many conversations in my DMs over the last couple of weeks since being in New Zealand, specifically because I've done all the fun adventure things, right?
Yeah.
And people saying like, "Oh my gosh, like." I was like, look at the life you've created. And I'm honest with every single one of them. I have had periods of time where I've worked my booty off.
Absolutely.
So I think it's really easy when you're in business to look, and like we have so many fun adventures together. So I think it's really easy for people in business to look at what we post on social media, to look at the kind of lifestyle that we live and go, oh, well, it's easy for them.
Yeah.
Like they've hit this level of success. So of course they get to go in the seaplanes and go in the helicopters and like have these beautiful experiences in life. And though,
Do they see the hours that we sit at a table in an uncomfortable chair, poring over material that we want to work with, looking at, the amount of tears we cry about how can we fix the problem?
Yeah. Yeah. How do we make it bigger? How do we make it brighter? How do we make it more efficient? How do we get this moving smoother? How do we like keep everyone happy? How do we make more people happy? Like it's a lot.
How do we impact more people than we know?
Yep. Yep. How do we get
those
effect?
people to impact more people?
Yes, literally.
It's great and I love it.
And we do love it. I think that's the big thing. However, I do really want to drive home that piece of like it comes in seasons.
Yes.
Like I went on like maybe 2-3 trips last year and I've gone on 8 in the first 4 months this year.
Yeah.
Like it's not an all the time thing. And
whereas
I'm
I
not
went
sure
on
I would
lots
want
of
it to be.
I went on lots of trips last year, and I think I've been on maybe 3 this. No, maybe it's more. I don't know.
It's definitely more.
Okay. What have
It's
I done
great.
this year? I've done Fiji, Bali. Hamilton Island. Yeah.
Sydney.
This year? Was that this year?
Yeah, we went to Sydney this year.
Okay. Melbourne.
Melbourne. Yeah, you went to Melbourne. This bitch, I tell you.
Okay, I've been overseas once this year.
And this is the
twice.
thing. We live
Fiji
in
and
dog
Bali.
years. We live in dog years.
Yeah. That's the thing. See,
Let's talk about this.
When you have better problems, right?
Oh my God, we used to say that all the time. You just need to
get better problems. Yeah, that's going to come back in.
Yes, love.
So when you have better problems, so
Way to
if
write
you,
these down.
in terms of mindset, right? You have a set of problems when you first start doing mindset work, and all you have to do is get better problems. Like if your problem is, should I fly first class or business class? That's a better problem to have than can I afford to go on the trip at all?
It's a pretty good problem.
Right?
Also an annoying problem.
And it is annoying.
Oh.
It's kind of as annoying as having 2 million points and nothing to spend them.
You have so many points. I want more points. I've got a lot of points. For someone that only got my like
You have done
velocity,
well.
like a year ago, a bit over a year
Shout
ago.
out to Virgin.
Yeah, shout out to Virgin. I think I'm at like 350,000 points. Like I'm going to get to do like basically around the world trip
For free.
free.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love it.
And the thing is that you've got, like I started saying, getting better problems, right? If you can get better problems in your life, they're not going to go away in terms of complexity, because better problems often equal more complexity,
Yeah, absolutely.
right?
But
So
you have more capacity.
If your problem is, should I eat sausages or bacon, then all you have to do is decide which one you can afford and which one you can stomach the most. If your problem is, I could go to 100 restaurants and I can afford to eat at all of them, then it's a more complex problem, even though the nature of neither of those problems are problems, right? The nature of it isn't important. It's the complexity of it. And so if you can get better problems, they're more complex, which means that you have more capacity, which means that you can handle the seasons, so that when it comes to winter, you're not sitting there shivering with no coat. I have no idea if that metaphor landed. I thought it was great, and some people might be going, what the fuck is she talking about? And if that's the case, this is the fun podcast out of the series that we're recording today.
I love it. Sometimes we go rogue and it works.
I think people get to know us more through this.
Yeah, they definitely do, because we are flying by our like coattails.
Are we? I think it's pretty planned. Like, we have some notes on the board.
Yeah, I haven't looked at them once.
Well, it's funny because you mentioned the seasons, and seasons is on there.
I did, yes.
So I want you to think about, your living life versus hard work. And I want you to think about it in terms of seasons, in terms of like farmers, right? And here's where I probably don't know enough about farming, but I've already committed to going down the farming route.
Give a crack. Let's go.
Okay. So during winter, you tend to the field, right? And you make sure that it's all great. So this is the time in the winter season of your life. It should be where you're planning what your life's going to be like.
Yeah.
Most people just go to winter and get depressed because they're not having a good time. They're not making money. They're not in a relationship. They feel really cold and left out. Like, if you don't have anything on, that's fucking great. Go plan your life.
Yeah.
Actually put a plan in place. However, if you're in what comes after winter, spring,
Yeah.
right? Then you're sowing seeds. This is where you're doing the saving or the money making for the trip that you planned in winter.
Yeah.
Then you get to summer, that's when you have the trip. And then you go to autumn, and that's when you reminisce about the trip and you realize that you've actually had a great life. I want to live like that, and then the seasons start again.
Yeah.
And when you get used to how this cycles through your world, because I would say that winter has become smaller and smaller as I've gone along. I love spring. I love summer. Autumn's kind of this weird place where I do tend to work really hard in autumn. Okay, because I'm like, oh, winter's coming. We need to work really hard now so that when spring's there again, we have momentum.
Yeah.
And so it's like how quick the winter happens is how great is inversely proportionate to how great your summer was. If you have lived your life in summer, your winter will be shorter because every focus you have is on summer.
Yeah.
And where focus goes, energy flows.
Yeah, it's so true. I want to give people like some tangible ways in, like, I largely feel like a lot of people listening to this are potentially realizing that their swing isn't really moving, and maybe they have the mentality that they're working hard, yet they're not really at full tilt. And I feel like this is something that
full
we
tilt
see
is
a lot.
so appropriate on a swing, right? Like,
yes.
we're talking legs are pointing to the sky, head is looking back at the ground.
Yeah, big vibe.
Yeah.
Like the foundations are rocking a bit.
Yeah.
like, is
there
it
was
safe?
this swing when I was a kid, our swing set at home used to have these pegs that pegged it into the ground.
Yeah, which did not stay.
And those pegs did not stay in if you were swinging properly on the swing.
Yes.
Full tilt on the swing meant that thing was lifting up out of the ground, and part of that was the fun because you'd get to the top of the swing and the thing would lift a bit and you'd go a little bit higher.
Yeah, love. I want to drive home, like in this, sometimes it's really great to have someone give you a little push on a swing. What?
Imagine
if you could get someone
if it was that easy.
to give you a little tap on the back.
Do you know what? All that Flynn has to do is go swing and someone pushes him on the swing.
Imagine if it was that easy.
What, that you just had to ask?
There you go. Could someone give me a little push on this swing? I think I need a little nudge.
Yeah.
I even think people that sometimes I would even say to people that are in our containers, like I said to Amplify a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, if you need a pep talk Can you just put
Call
it in the
us.
chat? I need a pep talk. That is my favourite thing to do. I'm like, absolutely, I'll give you a pep talk.
Let's jump on a motivational call.
Like, excuse me, can you give me a push on the swing? Yes, I can give you a push on the swing. Of course I can give you a push on the swing. If you're not asking for a push on the swing, I probably don't know that you need one.
Probably don't even know that you're on the swing.
It's so true.
And I'm on the slippery dip going up and up and up underneath. I haven't even looked over at the swing. If you yelled out, hey, can I have a push? I would jump down.
She's monkey barring, and meanwhile, I'm on the swing next to you going, Yahoo! I'm swinging across the canal.
This is the Rogas podcast we've done in a long time.
I know, it feels fun.
It's great. And we trust that if you're enjoying this kind of content, can you actually, we love you commenting on all of our podcasts.
Yeah, we really do.
However, on this particular podcast, if you actually like the rogue, unhinged nature.
Yeah, we're going to need to prove to the marketing manager.
Yeah, we have to prove that they like this stuff. So you have to comment and get your friends to comment. Send it to your friends and say, watch this, do you like it?
Do you like this? Do you like a swing across the canal?
Can you? The best bit about these kinds of podcasts is that we get so in it and we're so living our life rather than working hard that we forgot to even look at the clock when we started. So we have no idea how long we've been talking for and no idea whether this episode is finished or needs a whole lot more.
I reckon it's done.
How long was that? Okay, great.
Oh, beauty.